So there are thousands of videos being uploaded onto the internet every day. What is it exactly that makes a video go viral, Didem?
I think that's really the golden question, and it's really hard to answer for sure. And, you know, it's like any phenomenon, nobody really can explain it. It's a combination of a whole bunch of things, like the right timing, the right people, when is something coming out. But I think you can look at a few different things, like if the sense of humor is really relatable for a huge number of people. I think the internet culture is today grown out of a whole bunch of different things. So it's bigger than any one culture. And I think the people who are on the internet have created their own kind of understanding of what is really good. And so you have a whole number of things, from videos to memes to BuzzFeed lists that go viral for no apparent reason.
Well, Mohamed, I know you're a Gangnam Style fan. And speaking of humor, why is that video so famous?
Well, I think the reason that video is famous is because it follows the 3 rules of the internet. It's weird, it's funny, and it has dancing in it.
Okay.
And so I think it's a perfect mix of all those 3 things in one video that no one really understood when it came out. It's in Korean and it was made for a Korean audience, and yet for some reason it gained this international global appeal that I don't think the guy himself, Psy, intended it. Neither did his company or did anybody else really. And I'd like to think of Gangnam Style as like the first international cultural phenomenon of our time.
Wow. Okay, so why are many of the most watched videos music videos?
Well, I think for one thing is that music videos are pumped out by companies, recording companies that have an enormous budget. In the case of, you know, whether it's Despacito or anything Justin Bieber has made, there's a lot of money being pumped behind it to get it to the right audiences, to get it to go viral. Of course, right now within the digital market, virality is everything. That's the measure of success, and it's the measure of how much money you're getting back and how much audience you're giving. So with music videos, I think it's safe to say there's a lot of money being put behind it.
Right.
Well, currently, go ahead.
And to add into that, with celebrities, you already have like a sizable fan base that are gonna automatically go watch those videos anyway. And with something like YouTube algorithm, when you factor in the promotions as well as the organic fan base, then the 2 of those things combined, you already have a lot of views. And when you already have a lot of views, YouTube is more likely to feature you on their homepage or put you on the trending site, which then gets you even more views.
Yes. Okay, so currently there's a video that's trending. Let's take a look at it and then continue from there.
Sure.
It started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Corks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too...
So Didem, what was it about that video that made it go so viral?
You know, that video is an anomaly because usually videos that go viral aren't that long. Something that's 20 minutes, for it to be watched over 35 million times, and even other people have re-uploaded it, and there's even more millions that have seen it already. And I was going through the comment section, which is usually a mistake when it comes to YouTube, but this time I saw a lot of people who said that they learned more about world history in that video than they had ever learned in class. So I think it was this huge success because it combined this weird internet sense of humor that Mohamed was alluding to with educational content that really related to a lot of people.
Okay, so Mohamed, last question for you. What's your favorite video out there on YouTube at the moment?
Whoa.
It's hard. I know it's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
Yeah.
It is a hard one. I mean, I think there is a video from, maybe it's about 10 years old now, but it's from this news report, and it's somewhere random, and there's a little kid with face paint, and he's dressed up like a zombie, and he's being asked something about like a carnival, and he says, "I like turtles."
Okay.
And that was it. And then it became like a viral sensation and a meme and everything like that, and which is the currency of the internet. But it's just like the single greatest piece of joy I've ever seen on video. It's a little kid who says, "I like turtles," when asked a question about a carnival.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on our show today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.